up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground in the sanctuary, trying to be with your touch. Will Lord return me to dust? The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put your hands together, everybody. No. Yeah. Come on, everybody. All right. Ow. No. 1, 2, 3. You ready? Get the party started. Let's make it rock. Good night, everybody.
See her anywhere? News flash. You're not gonna.
And Chris Hughes are officially boyfriend and girlfriend. Here's the happy couple reunited in London. And as I predicted, Chris was there ready with the paparazzi. And if you see over here, that's JoJo's mom filming. So we might get a video very soon. Please let me know if you're surprised by JoJo and Chris actually getting together, because I've been predicting this since Big Brother was on the air. Many people say, oh, they really like each other, this is not for publicity. I think that they could genuinely like each other, but you have to remember, they're actors, they are performers, they could pretend this, trust me. People saying that she couldn't have cheated on Kath because if it's for publicity, then it wouldn't be cheating. Both can be true because Kath wasn't in on it. JoJo could have been just playing Kath to be in a relationship, to have this big dramatic breakup and cheating allegations to get publicity. And guess what? It worked. And now the happy couple are holding hands together in public and not afraid to show that this is not a platonic relationship like they've been trying to allude to the entire time.
Kissing in a pool at a romantic adults-only hotel in Mexico, confirming their relationship. A source told The Sun that JoJo and Chris looked very loved up as they snogged in full view of other holidaymakers, and said the pair spent their time holding hands and being more intimate than they had been in the Big Brother house. Chris, 32, made the 12-hour flight from the UK to support dancer and pop star JoJo, 22, as she performed to screaming fans in Mexico City. The pair spent their weekend flooding their Instagram with cozy snaps, sparking rumors they were more than just friends.
This is my home now. You and I would be getting an apartment here too, yes. A-Rod gets you.
Well, you heard it from JoJo Siwa herself. She is considering London her new home. And is that because she plans to marry Chris Hughes? Does this sound familiar? Well, if it does, just a month or two ago, she was saying the exact same thing about moving to Australia with then-partner Kath Ebbs. But that quickly dissipated once she met Chris Hughes. Please let me know what you think. Is this true love like some of you guys think? Or is this just an elaborate publicity stunt to promote this new upcoming show that Chris and JoJo are allegedly doing? If you don't know what I'm talking about, JoJo confirmed it herself. She's in talks and negotiations with a new television show for her and Chris. Many people were like, oh, once JoJo and Chris have babies, you're going to stop saying this is a publicity stunt. No, I'm not. I would actually think even more so, because she's already said from just meeting Chris within like a week or two, oh, I want to have his babies. She has been looking for someone to have her babies for a long time. And now I guess it makes sense. Maybe they can do a whole show about it.
Started dating 32-year-old Chris Hughes just 1 month after her breakup. Few realize Chris has 3 unparalleled qualities that set him apart. JoJo once swore they were platonic soulmates, but their relationship later grew ambiguous. She recently confessed their romance on stage and shared intimate photos. What exactly made her rethink her sexuality? First, Chris made her feel cherished. JoJo has been her family's money-making tool since childhood, never experiencing genuine care. Chris's tenderness and devotion gave her a sense of security she'd never known before. Second, Chris helped her clarify her sexual orientation. JoJo came out as part of the LGBTQ+ community in 2021, but her breakup with ex-girlfriend Kath Ebbs after JoJo ended things at a party, with Kath deleting their couple content from social media, left her questioning. Chris's presence allegedly helped her realize love isn't confined to labels, encouraging her to embrace a more fluid understanding of her identity. Finally, Chris boosted JoJo's public profile. Their relationship, sparked on Celebrity Big Brother, has kept JoJo in the spotlight. The exposure has brought her career opportunities and resources. Chris doesn't care about his own reputation reputation. All that matters to him is JoJo's
Have been spotted kissing in an adult hotel swimming pool in exclusive pictures obtained by The Sun, sparking romance rumors that have even got Abby Lee Miller questioning.
I looked over and she's sitting on some hot guy's lap.
JoJo Siwa has shared photos of her birthday celebrations, which included some intimate photos alongside Chris Hughes, stating that her 22nd birthday celebrations were the best week of her life. JoJo spent time with Chris at Disneyland and Mexico, where the pair shared plenty of snaps that got fans questioning their friendship dynamic.
So JoJo, how's things going with my best friend Chris?
They're going great.
The Karma singer, who has previously called Chris her platonic soulmate, admits to getting emotional when they are apart and would watch edits of the two together.
I would text him and be like, I'm crying again, because I would see them and I would start to really, really miss him.
Over a month since the two have met, they have become inseparable, and both of them still struggle to explain their relationship.
Come on, let's set the record straight.
You kind of can't. It's very special.
Even Chris's best friend couldn't confirm if the two are more than friends.
I am so happy for Chris and JoJo. If anything happens, if it doesn't, who cares?
Fan speculation continues to grow as the pair share cute moments together that include cuddling on the sofa, gifting presents, and Chris holding JoJo's thigh.
From the start.
From the start.
We were there from the start. Oh, we had to get it. We
very offset.
saw you take the label off the flowers early.
Did you see it?
That early.
I nearly left the label on the flowers. No, but they were discounted, so I had to take them off. They were still.
Up nice and early on a Sunday morning, Heathrow Airport, JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes. Again, just me on my own, so absolutely manic, trying to get video, trying to get pictures. There was another pap there. It was all a bit of a mess, but we've got it. Chris left the label on the flowers, actually ended up videoing him pulling it off, and then I videoed talking to him about it. But it was all a mad rush, and it's always hard work when there's other paps there. But yeah, we go again Monday tomorrow, new week. Let's go again.
To JoJo Siwa's and Chris Hughes confirming that they are together and officially dating. JoJo has officially gone from reality show drama to full-on tour romance, and fans can't believe how fast it happened. JoJo just confirmed that Chris Hughes will be joining her on the road for her upcoming summer tour across America. This comes just days after the two were seen smooching at the Epic Universe Studios opening in Orlando, completely shutting down weeks of We're Just Friends talk. JoJo and Chris originally met on Celebrity Big Brother, where their chemistry caught fans off guard. At the time, JoJo had just ended things with Kath, and viewers were quick to notice how close she and Chris became almost overnight. Now, after the viral smooch and a series of cozy outings together, JoJo says she can't stand being apart from Chris, so she's bringing him along for the ride. Speaking to NBC, she said, "He will be my guest. I'm sure he'll pop in and out, come and say, hey, we can't be apart that long." That moment alone has fans convinced this is way more serious than they were letting on. Just weeks ago, JoJo told This Morning their relationship was totally platonic, but her actions at Universal Studios say something very different. They've been spotted staying at the same hotels, going out to restaurants, and showing a lot of affection publicly. Even Access Hollywood called Chris cutie during a recent segment when they caught the two spending time together in the park. In the midst of this, Kath Ebbs has reacted to the updates in Chris Hughes and JoJo Siwa's relationship. Underneath an article about it, Kath left a comment. In her comment, she wrote, "I hope they're happy." It's quite sad to know that Kath has to see JoJo getting affectionate with Chris online. But now we know that although JoJo denied it at the time, Chris was the main reason she dumped Kath. The buzz around them is getting louder and fans are split. Some are rooting for them hard, calling it unexpected but sweet. Others feel like the whole thing's moving a bit too fast, especially after how long they both insisted they were just close friends. But JoJo isn't hiding anything anymore. She's all in. And if the tour's anything like this past week, it's going to be full of surprises. For this video's comment question, do you think Chris and JoJo's relationship will last?
Allegedly dating, here's the full timeline. So we all know JoJo Siwa, self-anointed queen of gay pop. This is Chris Hughes, he is 32 years old. He was a fan favorite on Love Island UK Season 3. The two of them met on Season 24 of Big Brother UK. JoJo and Chris started to grow a close friendship on the show, in part because Chris defended JoJo Siwa and her sexuality when one of the other contestants was being homophobic towards her. And in the house, fans started to notice that they appeared to be getting very close. Cuddling together in bed, having deep conversations at night. It was a little bit confusing for fans because JoJo was very open about the fact that she had a girlfriend outside of the house. On the show, JoJo Siwa opened up with Chris, In a confessional, JoJo shared that her time on the show has made her realize that she identifies as queer. When it was time for the contestants to receive letters from home, JoJo was disappointed that she didn't receive one from her girlfriend. And on the first night out of the Big Brother house, JoJo broke up with her girlfriend, Kat. This led fans to speculate that she wanted to be in a relationship with Chris. But on the press tour, the two of them confirmed that they're just platonic friends. After the show, they stayed close, they played tennis together. JoJo visited Chris in the UK and met all of his friends. They continued to confirm that they're just still friends. Now cut to JoJo Siwa's birthday trip in Mexico. The pair reunited and shared a couple of photos on Instagram, where they are looking very cozy. The photo of Chris holding JoJo's thigh, having a little cuddle, having breakfast together. This is allegedly a photo of JoJo and Chris kissing at the hotel pool, which of course was like throwing gasoline on what was the bonfire of previous dating rumors. To be clear, neither of them have confirmed if they're actually in a relationship. The rumor mill sure thinks they are.
JoJo, what would you wear for your wedding? A nice bit of blue to bring out the eyes. From House of Gavani. Is it official? JoJo, are you and JoJo? God, what a question. One of our bonding moments was over Eminem, actually. So what I am now was definitely not my first rodeo. It's not a question. Your current relationship status.
For those people saying, oh, Chris Hughes isn't using JoJo for publicity or to advance his career, this is a prime example. The video you just saw him discussing his relationship status about JoJo is something he got paid for. That was a gig. Another fan pointed out something very important. His manager went on the trip to Mexico and to Florida and was sitting in the audience when JoJo and Chris were doing so many couple interviews in America. When someone else responded back saying, oh, well, it's not worth it for him for publicity because he's getting such pushback. No, he's not. He is getting so much attention and literally paid gigs and another television show coming in the works with JoJo. The man said, not worth it? Girl, he secured an interview spot on one of the most popular U.S. entertainment shows and has coverage in the USA publications. No one in the U.S. had any idea who he was before this. And that's completely true. I had never heard his name once or have seen anything about him. And please let me know about this new TV show with JoJo and Chris. What do you think it's going to be about? JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes FaceTime with Chris Hughes being shirtless. I wonder what we didn't see that made JoJo giggle so much. Chris posted this screenshot of them FaceTiming saying, thanks for the FaceTime. What a day, man. Oh, but that's not all, folks. That's not all. Chris confesses that he's in the happiest stage of his life after being spotted kissing JoJo Siwa. My question always is do you think this is a legitimate relationship, or are they doing this for publicity? If y'all aren't up to date, JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes seemingly confirmed their relationship recently when they smooched in a swimming pool. But this is where Chris said, one of the best days of our lives, and the happiest stage of my life. But what about your time with Jessie Nelson from Little Mix? Wasn't that one of the happiest times of your life, Chris? Or were you just using another famous woman to advance your career? Or what about this Miss Olivia Atwood? She didn't make you happy? Well, she made you famous because that's what gave you the idea to do what you did in the bed with JoJo Siwa. And you did it again and did it again. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. All statements are alleged in speculation.